Hi guys, so I thought I'd give you a quick little tour of what I've done so far. So just to give you an idea, house from the outside. I have a lot of stuff in here, so my program's running a bit on the slow side. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn a couple of the layers off. Okay, that should make it hopefully a little bit easier for us to kind of maneuver around. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I kind of did some changes in the living room, but this is kind of the idea of what I'm looking at right now. Ignore that, that's just a floating work of art. So yeah, changed a few things around, keep the same basic idea the same. So this is actually from Target. It's a sleeper bed. What happens is instead of these cushions coming off and a full bed coming out, this lifts up to meet this side. Um, it's a cool little thing. It's only 500 bucks. And, you know, it might be nice to start with something that's a little less on the expensive end. And this is just, you know, for extra people to sleep in anyway. So if we get to the point of having six, and that's something we could discuss if you just really want to, you know, to have like a super nice sofa bed in there. It's probably going to be more like 1,500 bucks for that. But I just thought, you know, hey, let's just kind of see how this goes. And if we need to upgrade it later, we can. Actually, a lot of the stuff that I found is from Target because I'm just trying to be like, hey, you know, they actually, it's not what it used to be buying from Target. Their stuff's a lot nicer now. They've got some really cute stuff going on. So, and it keeps the costs down a little bit. And then it's kind of like one big bulk order that we can get a ton of stuff from there. So Johnny would have to build, of course, that custom bookcase. These are from Urban Outfitters. These lights, they're like 40 bucks a piece. These are from Target. This is from Target. This is from Target. Johnny would have to build this. Of course, we'd have to buy a TV. I have the idea of doing like these wooden kind of valance boxes on all the windows in the house, and then just Roman shades just to keep it really kind of streamlined. I may play around in the bedroom a bit. So I still need to decide what I want to put on this wall and this wall, but that's kind of the idea that I'm going for at the moment. So kind of cottagey, kind of mid-century, you know, kind of a mix of both since the house was built in the 50s. Okay, kitchen. I'm like loving the kitchen. So you'll notice I made some big changes. Johnny and I talked about just taking the cabinets that are in there out. It kind of makes the space feel really small anyway. And since there aren't people, you know, living here 24/7 who don't have a full kitchen worth of stuff, we can keep, you know, do the open shelves and just, you know, kind of place all the minimum, the plates, the bowls, all that kind of stuff. So I thought that might be kind of cool. I'm going with kind of a dusty blue color with some gold trim. I actually extended this wall. This wall wasn't here before, but Johnny and I thought it would be a nice idea to do. We could put a big chalkboard on the wall, and plus it kind of closes in and frames in the fridge instead of it feeling like the fridge is just floating in space. And then we could just add a cabinet there next to this one. So we may just need to pull that one out and just rebuild it so it's kind of a little more streamlined and, you know, they look the same. And then this is the only solution I can think of for a washer and dryer because the washer and dryer vent are on this wall. So if we can get a hold of a stackable, you know, washer and dryer. Oh, my program is being slow right now. There we go. We can put it here because that's the only place where the connection is, and that's really the only place in the whole house where we can fit one. So if we did like one of those angled shower curtains, I know it's not like the most attractive thing in the world, but I think if we do it right, it can look fine. As you can see, it would just kind of be like that. So that is the kitchen. Subway tile, take out that ugly brown tile they've got in there and just move it straight up the wall right there. So this is probably going to be Johnny's biggest project, but it's such a cool feature, I think. So doing the whole built-in banquette and then a farmhouse table. So then, you know, you've got plenty of seating. We could even get some little stools to pop under here. You know, you could fit more than four, obviously, around there. But yeah, just kind of a cool looking, you know, dining room, a little bit cottagey again, a little bit mid-century. This is a really cool fixture from a place called Schoolhouse Electric that I'm in love with their stuff. It's a little bit pricier. That fixture is probably close to 300 bucks, but it's kind of one of those things that'll look super cool on pictures, and it's, you know, one of those wow moments where I think it's worth spending the money there. You know, where other places we're not going to be spending as much. All the rugs that I've put in are from Target. So like this one's 99 bucks. This one's around this 80 bucks, I think. Even this one is around 200 bucks, which it's currently out of stock. So I'm really hoping they get it back in because I'm loving it. Okay, so that's the front side of the house. I haven't done a ton yet. Bathroom is really all it's going to need is a shower curtain, a new mirror, and possibly a new light fixture if we can come up with something a little bit cooler, and then something to put above here, and that's done. And so bedrooms, I haven't put colors, all that in yet, but just basic layouts, what I'm thinking for this bedroom. Oh, I want to do this is another project Johnny will have to do, and we have a friend who wants to help him with a lot of this stuff, so that's a cool thing. But do track doors. That way you're not having the door swing that takes up a lot of space in the room, since these rooms are so tiny. So they'll just slide across the closets. And that's another thing expense-wise that we'll have to consider is putting, you know, curtain rods and maybe building in some shelving in the closets for storage space. I thought, you know, hey, put a little full-length mirror in each bedroom. Everyone likes to be able to see their whole outfit. These are just some little dressers I found from Target. So, you know, put one little dresser in here and then have Johnny build some little angled tables. That way we can kind of have the idea of end tables in there. This is a queen bed, 5x7 rug, so I have to pick that. And then kind of, you know, similar thing going on here. So full length mirror, sliding closet door. But in this room, since it's bigger, we could do 2 of those small dressers. These funky little nightstands that they've got right now with the hairpin legs. It's really popular. And, you know, put a couple plants in there, bring some green. And that's what we got so far. So I'm still got a lot of work to do, but it's coming. I just wanted to show you what we've got at this point. I'm super excited. So once I can kind of figure out where to buy beds, that's the only other like really major purchase, and the washer and dryer, of course, that are going to need to be made. Other than that, gosh, from my Target order so far, I've got this rug, this chair, this table, these 2, the sofa. I think I've got these 2 rugs on that order, and these 3 dressers and these 3 tables. And I think I'm gonna add about $2,000. So that's pretty darn good, I think. Of course, that's, you know, that's not counting all the artwork, pillows, light fixtures, building all the tables and, you know, shelves. And of course the expense of the actual beds, rugs in here, and there's of course going to be some accessories. There's going to be stocking the kitchen, but I think we're in good shape so far. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. See you guys.